Well, we're going to continue. Sorry that I had to fix the microphone issue, and I don't know because of my hardware or unplugging, and I double check everything. So, but now it's working. But I do have to say, if your microphone is not working, that those should be a good option for you to look. Okay. Alright, so now we can create 3D content in different ways, and the corresponding workflows depend on the type of features we create, and we will add the creating 3D features from scratch. We can import 3D models and symbolize 2D features and 3D features. So that will be interesting to deal with the 2D feature and 3D features, and we can also specify the source of the z values when we create new features. ArcGIS Pro current z control is used to set the 3D elevation source for drawing or obtaining z values. So this option is useful if more than one source is defined for a global or local scene. If we have another source not already included in the map. So we will create a new 3D feature class that it is Z aware, and then we will use the current Z control tool to set the elevation source for populating Z values. The current Z control has two modes, constant and surface. Constant is used to create 3D features at an absolute height by typing in an exact value, for example, a plane flying at a constant altitude. Surface uses z values for the active elevation source we choose. And now here we have a 3D tree scene, a local scene using world topographic as the elevation surface. Whole extent is clipped to a rivers layer and with a parks layer draped to the surface. And we will use the point stay park bookmark. So I'm gonna go to bookmark and point stay bookmark, and then the map zoom to a large park at the confluence of the Pittsburgh Three Rivers, and we will create a Z enable feature class for park trees. We will take advantage of certain 3D editing capabilities. We must ensure an output feature class will have a Z values. So the create feature class geoprocessing tool will let you determine those settings. We will create a new empty 3D feature class, digitize new features, and populate z values directly from the map surface. We will need to check and see if a layer is z enabled. We can verify the data source information listed on the source page from the layer property dialog box. So now we're back on analysis and then tools in the geoprocessing pane that we will search for create feature class. And then it should be the first one that we will have from the data management. And now for the location, working location, it should be chapter 11. So that's the beauty. It will give you the workspace and identify there. And feature name would be park tree. We will type in park trees, and the point okay, is the feature geometry type will be point, and has no, and has z, we will change it into yes. And coordinate system that we will have to find NAD 90. Do I have a favorites? Nope, because it's a new one. Okay. Go to state plane 1980. US feet. Alright, US feet. And then we will do state plane, Pennsylvania south. There, okay. Click OK. And run the tool and close it after it finishes. Change the park tree symbol to circle 1 and color to fur green. Alright, so gonna close it out and double click on it. 3D layers so that we will change it into circle 1 and go back to properties and we'll go to choose for green. Leaf green, fur green. Okay, fur green. Okay, click OK. And we will digitize trees on the surface using the Z zone. And on the add tab, go back to edit, and then in the elevation group, so we will click the Z elevation right here, mode. Okay, so elevation, and click the Z control button, Z mode, and we will turn the Z and click the Z zone from view, Z. All right, so manage, I don't need, just click this. Okay, click the get Z from view button. All right, it's this one, get Z from view button, and click the point inside here. There. So click in the center here and set the Z value height. Depend on where we click. So I clicked here. The elevation height should be about 724 is for mine. It should be 723, around that. On the edit tab in the feature group, we will click create feature, and then create button. In the create feature pane, we will select our park trees there, and park trees, and click about 10 points to digitize it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To digitize on each side of the park, and it may take a moment to see each point when we digitize it. It's a little slow. Don't forget to save it. And we will use the Mount Washington Park bookmark and set the Z value to various elevation among the large park below Mount Washington, and digitize about 20 trees at various elevation along the hills. And we will save the edits and turn the Z control off. Yes. All right, so now we will go back to map and go to my bookmark, and north. All right, so now different elevation, we will go back to edit, all right, and click here, mode, okay, all right, so and then gonna click get Z from view, click, there, it's 900 and something, all right. So now I'm gonna create feature and select the park tree again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my god, it's really slow, right? Click save. Click yes. Alright, good job. And then we will do is use 3D symbols with real world coordinates. So the 3D symbols can be displayed as low resolution, high resolution, or thematic trees depending on the number of features and map purpose. So we want to experiment with all 3 tree types. So we will zoom to few trees on one side of Point State Park. I save it, so Point State Park, I'm not familiar here, so gonna bookmark 3D view, street trees, okay. Oh, Point State Park, Point State Park, Point State Park, Point State Park. Okay, so now we back to Point State Park using the bookmark. It's very useful now. In the contents pane, we will click the symbol for park tree, click gallery and see all styles, and close this out, and then park tree, right? And click the symbol and go back to gallery, and we will do all styles. Right here, okay, all styles. Okay, and we will type trees. Hit enter. There, so that's something I like for the 3D. I did 3D fly through. So control the 3D vegetation. So realistic, and click Norway maple. It should be alphabetically. So Norway spruce, Norway maple. All right. So Norway maple is right here, and we will close the symbology pane. And see, my tree is huge and nice layout here. We zoom in and zoom out to see, get the bigger picture for the tree. Wow, that's interesting. It should be the other way around. When I zoom in, the tree should get bigger. When I'm zoom out, the tree should get smaller. So now we will have to do some settings and see what's the issue here. Now we close the symbology pane and we zoom in and zoom out. So the tree got bigger and smaller depending on the zoom. Next, we will set a fixed height using real world units and turn shading on for even more realistic trees. So in the contents pane, we will right click on the park trees, right click on it and go to property and then go to display. So there. And we check this box for display 3D symbols in real world units and click OK. And then in the contents pane, we will right click on 3D scenes. Click OK first. Right click on here and wait a little bit. Wait for it. No. Don't do it too quick. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And then go to property. So then property, we will go to illumination and turn on display shadows in 3D. Yeah, display shadows in 3D and click OK. Next, we will enter an exact height for the park trees. And in the contents pane, we will click the park symbols and right click on it, go to property, and we will type 20 meters for its size and click apply and park tree symbols. Okay, park tree symbols. Okay, right click on it. Symbology. Click the park tree symbol, and then where is its symbol? Alright. Property right here. And it's right here. So I'm gonna say it's 20 meter. There. Now we can see. Okay, 20 meter for its size. Click apply. So it will be weird because it's a fixed. You don't. When you zoom in, you should see the tree is getting bigger, and when you zoom out, the tree should getting smaller. There. So now it's a fixed. So, yeah. Now it's bigger. Yeah. Now it's smaller. All right. Now we're gonna add realistic preset trees using a table of a tree's genus type. So the ArcGIS Pro provides preset layers for displaying features in a 3D map. So for example, if you have a field with the genus or general type of trees, for example, pine or pinus, we can display multiple trees by their type. On the map tab, so in the layer group, we will add preset